Alright. Play session 4. Second session after the Terran Armada free lanes update. So pretty early in the game right now. But haven't played in a while, so pretty pumped right now.
So,
Let's go.
are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Hello there, Vasco.
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Yeah. Sound promising. What's the UC
A volunteer
Vanguard?
force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space.
Okay.
They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Okay.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something.
Just got an Ethernet cable set up too, so
But it's not just that.
we'll see how it goes. So far,
Opportunity to see how you handle
so
yourself,
good.
and for you to learn
I set it
more
up
about
right.
us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Okay. Sounds good.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Following you.
I am at your service, Captain.
Should go that way. Am I following you?
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Until later.
I hope I'm not overstepping.
Okay. Is she going with me? You coming with me? Alright. How do I pull up the map? I'm in a hurry. I'm just gonna cut through all this mast. Okay, I wonder what that stands for.
United Colonies to the best of your abilities
Dude,
and to uphold the values.
really making a difference here with that Ethernet cable. Holy.
Sarah. Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
What's the Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits.
That sounds
And
good.
put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
I think we won in. I think I won in.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all.
Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise.
First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest.
Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join.
But if you got any questions, I can get you sorted.
Dude. Good stream right now. Ethernet cable working great. Alright.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the...
Yeah.
lobby.
Alright, no, I have official business. We join in the Vanguard. Okay. Enlist. I agree. Mithrain agrees. Proceed to the orientation hall. I'm gonna explore.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Hey.
My family never had any love for the UC after the Colony War. Probably disowned me if they knew I was signing up.
I wonder what the accents. This is a thought I had the other day.
I mean, I don't like the UC any more than the next guy, but they've got the credits.
How do the accents work? Like, how long have they been in space based on, like, where they're from? Would they still retain the accents? Maybe that's a dumb thought. Or dumb. Maybe a small brain question on my part. I just was thinking about that. Like, people from different parts of the world, they probably would have different accents, but maybe based on the different planets that they're from? I don't know.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet.
Wait, what?
Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history.
What if?
The age of the United Colonies.
I'm sure these thoughts have crossed other people's minds, but
Must have taken to evacuate literally the entire...
what if they,
Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have
okay,
been...
stop talking, please. What if Fallout and Starfield are, like, in the same universe? And just on a different... on the same timeline, but different story? I don't know. And maybe the Elder Scrolls is on a different planet in a different universe. I don't know. Probably not.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens
Just learning
with
some lore of
opportunity,
the story right
security,
now.
and peace.
I don't know any of this stuff.
But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star
Joining the Vanguard
was
here.
formally organized in 2188,
by the way.
later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
Varun?
The result of the Centaurus proclamation has been easily.
The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC
This is good lore.
culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War.
Okay.
Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colony
Still
permitted
going?
the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day. It was only
Very
in
cool.
2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other.
Like House
A
Atreides?
democracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems.
Varun.
They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god,
The Great
the
Serpent.
Great Serpent.
Okay.
But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war.
Yeah,
The
maybe.
Serpent's Crusade.
The Great Serpent? I wouldn't worship a Great Serpent. Probably.
Beginning in 2240,
Serpent's
House Varun
Crusade.
forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade.
Okay.
For the next 23 years,
This is really cool.
thousands of
by the way.
Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House
Staring close
Varun
enough to the screen
in
there.
the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the
there's like a
cessation
lot.
of hostilities their leaders established. Even
Seems
after
like there's some
House
drama.
Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Okay, yeah.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vestas Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Narion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons.
Don't like that.
It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
Okay. Dude, just the lore
Colony
to
War was a horrible
enter this
conflict
game?
that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
go.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the free star planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
Yo, sorry, Rob Dobb. I missed your message there.
I bring her here almost every day to stare at this thing.
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration track at school, but I'm going to be a xenobiologist.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
They just keep going.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice.
Armistice.
Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed.
The lore, dude.
All related research was sealed away.
It's really cool for a new player.
In cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand: that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus.
Really good lore. I'll say it again. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but
actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace
the
to
writers,
the galaxy at long last.
People that wrote this game and spent
I'm
time
a strong supporter of the Armistice.
to put more into this game that makes sense to give the character, give the player more role-playing. I think that's great. Building the world. Anytime, if any writer, again, I'm not a writer, but I read a lot of books. Any writer knows, and any person that reads books knows that the more details and the more background information that are in the world, it adds more to the world. It makes more sense.
World that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And
Oh, I get this is also to buy you into being a part of the Vanguard.
Is guaranteed to every Vanguard member.
I think that's cool.
Open to all captains, regardless of origin. The Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Alright.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls
I'm sure it
mean
does.
citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small.
Maybe oh, man. Pilot simulator.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Here we go.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
a little bit here. Assuming I have to take out 3 ships.
New targets active.
defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score.
Okay.
Or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
I'm good. Okay. I don't know if there's any bonus for doing that, but I'm good.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your bet.
I don't really care.
That's right.
Again, maybe that's something later in the game that makes a difference. I just want to say this Ethernet cable is neat. Holy smokes. This is awesome.
Yes? You needed something?
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Did you have some questions you needed answered first? So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Yeah, I'm
then
good.
let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. 2 traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels.
Okay.
Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, cleared Tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Well, thanks, man.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into
10
combat.
years?
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
I want to be a part of the Vanguard.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the Guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Okay. No, I'm just following you, man. Following you, bro.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities?
Swear.
And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died.
Okay.
Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Got it.
That's the spirit.
You got it.
Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Okay. Malnourished, dehydrated. Okay. Let's get some aid. Good. Okay. Can't rank up. Okay. Physical. 10% more oxygen available. Save.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
It's a play session. We'll stop right there. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, it seems like I'm still really in the beginning parts of the game. I'm excited to go out and explore, but I became part of the Vanguard, so that's kind of cool. Adds a little bit more to my character. So yeah, I'm gonna jump back on this tonight, play a little bit more. Right now I'm gonna go over and play some Fallout 4 survival mode. So if you're watching, tune into the live stream, or if you're watching this video later, please check out my Fallout 4 survival mode playthrough as well. I'm gonna be jumping back and forth playing both of these games for quite some time. So see you next time. Peace.